You keep telling yourself that one day he's really going to regret this. And your friends are saying it too, right? He'll realize what he's lost. He's going to be so sorry, and you're not alone. And then you head out, have a few drinks, laugh a bit louder than you usually would. You might even go home with somebody, not judging. You tell yourself it's fine. You're moving on, you're living your life. But when it's quiet and you're thinking about the future, there's this little whisper in your head. Did I matter to him? Because if he regrets it one day, then you're important, right? You were loved. You weren't just someone he could walk away from and forget. That's why so many women say he's going to regret it one day. Not because they want that man back in their lives, but because they don't want to feel disposable. I'm sorry to say it, but he's probably never ever going to regret it. I don't mean to be rude, but he probably won't. He might already be building an entirely new life that doesn't include you. And I know that hurts so much, and that your mind tries to make things easier to handle his leaving. Thinking that he's going to regret it is almost like taking a painkiller. It doesn't fix anything, but it takes the edge off the pain that we're feeling, and it helps us manage. The problem with painkillers, though, is they don't heal anything. They just numb us, and we can't feel the pain that's there for a while. Because what really hurts isn't just losing him. It's what being left does to our sense of self. Who am I now? When somebody walks out on us, our brain immediately looks for proof that we mattered. Did I mean anything to him? Was I important? Did I imagine this? Because being left can feel like a judgment, like the relationship ended and somehow that says something negative about you. And so your mind reaches for something that's going to soften that blow. One day he's going to realize, one day he's going to feel it. Not because it's likely, but because it makes the rejection feel easier to live with in this moment. Because if he regrets it, then you weren't disposable. If he looks back and then, regrets what he's chosen to do, then maybe things were real. If he suffers, then you mattered. But while you're waiting for that to happen, he's probably off living his life. You know, you're still measuring yourself against what he might feel one day. You're still hovering around, but not really moving on fully in your own life. I want you to understand that his regret was never the thing that was going to really matter. Because you always mattered. You always mattered from the day you met him, through the commitments that you made with him, the kids that you raised together, all the hard work that you put in to create a family. That doesn't get erased because he's chosen to walk away. Right now, the work isn't wondering if he regrets it. It's accepting that he probably won't, and that your value doesn't depend on that anyway. You don't need his future realization to prove that you're important or lovable. So please stop waiting for him and start taking back your life today. If you are struggling after a long-term relationship has ended, I'll put some videos up here for you. You can go take a look at them. If you're in the midst of all of the whirl of that, I have a playlist called Heartbreak to Healing. You can go through that. It goes from the beginning, from when the relationship ends, all the way through the process of coming to feel comfortable with it, to feeling okay, and beginning that process of letting go and moving on. If you've got questions about your relationship ending or the way you're feeling about that, I run a live Q&A session every single week on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to come and join us. Just hit the notification bell and it will tell you when the next one is happening. And of course, I welcome you to join me on my channel for all of the upcoming videos that I will be doing. Until next time, take the best care of yourself.